Balatro is a game where you use poker hands to score points. The points you can earn can get absolutely ridiculous to where you have to use scientific notation to actually show them. But did you know that you could score so high in Balatro that you actually break the game? And this is how you do it.
Well, the first thing you want to do, this part I know. You double skip here.
Yeah,
so skip for the charm tag. That's going to give us a Perkio off of that.
It's already polychrome too?
It's already polychrome. The polychrome is actually kind of bad. We'll talk about that later.
What? So, oh, because you want negative. You want negative.
Right. So before you do anything else, don't click a button. We want to sell the hex to max out the hermit, right? Because we have no use for the hex anymore because it kills it.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
So sell it, use the hermit. Then we take the skip again. This is like very antithetical to how I normally play, but then you can go temperance into hermit and we start with a bunch of money.
Not the random joker?
No, don't be silly. Temperance, money. Rarran, Balatro is much like life. Okay. If you have obscene amounts of money, all possibilities are open to you.
Yeah, but what if that randomness was a blueprint and we just didn't do it?
I'm sure that the person that like scouted out the seed and actually initially posted it probably checked for that type of thing. Okay. So we do need to get through this. Yeah, probably discard for a flush. Flush, but actually like hit the spades around.
All right, you're right here, sir.
What are you doing? He's throwing?
Okay, we're back.
You may be beyond teaching at this point. Wait, stop. What hand should we go for here?
I'm going for a straight. Back. We have 3 jacks.
We're a jack off right now.
Yeah.
So simply, how skilled are you at jacking?
Honestly, I don't want to. I was going to say something else here.
Okay, you can tell me offline.
I think we're on the wrong website to tell you that. I'm gonna rip this hand.
Just draw the jack.
It's just that easy.
Oh,
as you can tell, I'm very good. My only is /Rarran, if you're curious.
So you might have noticed there is a little bit of a problem with the setup, right? Is that we don't like polychrome is fine, but we don't have base mold, so there's no real way to score points. Okay, so we want the death here, right? Because that's like something worth copying off of the Perkio.
Yeah. Okay.
Why are you hovering over the talisman?
I was thinking. I'm just thinking about it, right?
Okay. No, because this is still part of the setup. I'm pretty sure this is the shot that matters.
So
buy the death.
You buy the death.
Roll once.
Not the buffoon pack, though.
Roll twice. Okay.
Oh shit.
So rip the Ankh and grab the blue or the brainstorm. Okay. Now we're on our own. Now we can play the game.
Nice. You want to open this or no?
It's not great because like we're at an interest threshold, but also you saw how anemic your point scoring was, right? So we probably need, like, ideally we would get some sort of flat mult joker so that the polychrome has something to actually multiply.
I'm assuming we're buying the pack based on what you said.
Yeah.
We're so back.
That's flat mult. More importantly, it's also econ. So yeah, the burglar is very good here.
Copy King of Spades.
Yeah. The suit doesn't really matter. Like early on, it might be a good idea to like distribute our suits just to play around some of the debuff stuff. But right now we have a king in hand. We have no discards. Just copy that king, but leave yourself 1 death, right? Because we still need the Perkio to copy something.
Absolutely. Okay.
Well, here's okay. No, you're fine. We'll talk about it in the next hand.
Okay, I'm curious to see what you're gonna say.
So the goal eventually, and we can talk about it now actually, because we're going to buy the telescope, right?
Yeah.
The goal eventually is to level up high card as high as possible, right? Because you want to play few cards and hold as many cards in hand. That's how you make use of like the Baron Mime strategy.
Yeah.
So what we could do is telescope looks at the most played hands. We could throw away some like high cards just to make sure that it's always in our Celestial pack, right? Right now it's tied for the most. If we play like, if every round we play like 2 extra high cards just to get it out of the way, that'll make sure that the Celestial pack is always going to hit.
Okay, that makes sense. You were saying we should have played a high card last time because then it would have been our most, and then if we bought this right there, do you still rip it right now because it's tied?
Yeah, because it doesn't matter. Like there's still a chance at Pluto, right? And if we rip this, we go down to 25 and we're still fine. So there's no reason not to. Okay.
Okay.
Same thing here, but I would play 1 more high card first, right? Because then it will be
the highest, yeah.
Right, they'll be slightly outpacing. Play the ace as well.
This point it doesn't matter, but yeah.
There's no reason not to play the ace because we could hit another king and just play 5 of a kind. That way, like if we stagger 4 and 5 of a kind, we also improve the consistency of Pluto in the telescope, right?
Oh my god. Actually, okay. Just like the first two hands here, it's actually a lot of information.
Always buy that. It's going to have Jupiter in there, and we want Jupiter, or not Jupiter, sorry. I'm flush brained. Pluto. Yeah, we want as many Plutos as possible because like we need that base molt to be something, right? Before you do throw the hand though, Brainstorm is compatible with reserve parking, so you can get extra money off of that if you move it to the left. Because Brainstorm doesn't actually copy the addition, so it doesn't. After you play your first, or after you get the hands from Burglar, like Brainstorm doesn't do anything on Burglar. Okay, and like with the reserve parking, there's no reason not to just like continue playing high card here. There's no reason to play like the 5 of a kind.
Yeah.
Because it's actually, don't play the jack. It's a face card.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. More money.
Yeah. So it's actually going to be money positive. So normally the benefit to Burglar and getting the extra hands is not just so that you don't die, but like that's a lot. Hands are money, right?
Yeah. But this is money as well. Yeah, that's actually nuts. Okay, if we're buying this, we always buy vouchers. Oh,
before you buy anything? Yeah.
Yeah, let me, okay. We're buying this.
Yes.
We're buying this.
Always buying that.
Buy this. Okay, thoughts on this?
So that was going to be my next point. We're ghost deck, so we do have the potential to get like Deja Vu, which gives us a red seal. But we also, it'd be convenient if there were a red seal, a steel, or a gold card already in here. That way, like we can make better use of the death, basically.
Yeah, I'd agree.
So we check every standard pack for now. We check no standard packs after this. Probably.
This is it. This is the only one.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only king that we want to copy anymore, right?
Yeah.
And we also would like to get an enhancement for it. So we're going to roll. We're looking for jokers and we're looking for tarot cards. Okay. Well, we hit the red seal.
Oh my! What the?
Yeah. So copy that. Eventually, we might start hoarding dust for if we get an enhancement on that, and then we want to like copy the enhanced versions.
Yeah, for sure.
But the red seal does also work with reserve parking, so now we print even more money.
Yeah. Okay. So we just do all of it then for sure.
Yeah. Leave yourself one death though, and then jokers are in the right spot and let it rip.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And so you can kind of like watch the score and gauge.
Yeah. How many we can do.
Right. So there's no risk of dying here, so we just keep spamming cards.
Yeah. We just spam high card as much as we can.
Berg's in the wrong spot. Yes, but that's actually to our benefit right now because it prints more money. Leave it there.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I did that intentionally. Unironically, didn't intentionally. Because we have enough hands. Like I swear to God that was intent.
Okay. I believe you. That chatter didn't though. Ooh.
Which one specifically are you oohing at? This one?
The decision between Temperance and Devil, right?
Yeah, so I think I'd snap pick this because I don't care about this because we have enough income anyways. Like I don't like if we keep going at the rate we're going, it's disgusting.
Eventually, a red seal with a mime and a gold card is like going to want to replace the reserve parking, but because we didn't hit the red, if we hit the red seal, I'd like snap pick the Devil, and then we just start copying the gold card. Since we hit the Temperance and we didn't hit the red seal, I think it's probably just slightly leaning towards Temperance. Just because we need something better than just a naked red seal to copy is what it comes down to.
Okay, so probably stop here.
I would let's buy the Planet X just in preparation for the boss blind. No other reason other than the boss blind is scary.
But what if it copies it?
Oh, wait, no, it just undoes it. Never mind. Ignore me. Like that makes zero progress.
No, it's fine. Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah, eventually because of the amount of deaths that we've generated and used, like it's going to be more and more likely that we hit the good kings.
That's I mean the seat is just insane at the moment. That's nuts. So you never want to open these anymore, is what you said, right?
I mean there could be a red seal steal. I think it's maybe worth a
peek.
It's maybe worth it. Okay, we're probably not opening any more of this. We just
that was it.
Don't forget the Perkio before it's too late.
Right. I like this. You like it?
There's a really important reason why it's no.
Because you want this to be negative.
You want the Brainstorm to stay completely fresh so that it can receive an addition from like an ectoplasm. Because right now, if we just ran into an ectoplasm, we could sell the reserve parking and immediately like rip it, and it would guarantee hit the Brainstorm, and that would be like 10 out of 10 ideal.
The way I learned is I just repeat what you said to me in my own way. So you don't buy Wheel of Fortune because you want to get negative on the jokers that matter.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Well, two things happened here.
We want both.
Yes, we want both. But before we take both, I think we have to unfortunately sell the reserve park in here because it's a 50-50.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. And it can't go on this because it already has
go on
gold.
that.
It can only
it
go on
can't
that.
go on the Perkio. So yeah, so the burglar is safe. It's
So
always
we don't put this in our hand. We just buy and use it because it always hits this.
Exactly. Just buy and use it. It always hits the brainstorm. Buy the chariot, and that's fine.
Okay.
Like that's worth. Absolutely.
And then next round. Because now we don't have reserve parking. So yeah.
Right. Wait. Yeah. And okay. Now we just move the.
Let's get the fuck out.
Oof. Wait. Why would you draw like this?
This is thoughts on just doing like. Hold on. We could do this.
Yeah. This is going to require you to draw better than you just did, though. So don't draw like this again.
Okay, that's my. Yeah, you're so right. Actually, do we want as high as points as we can, or should I move it back?
We want to get out of it. We want to get out of here as quickly as possible, especially without the reserve parking.
Okay.
That was a good decision.
Thank you. Okay,
Unfortunately, you made another bad decision.
Which is it? I draw a lot of them. Only draw one.
Well, more importantly than that, actually, is that all of the cards that you generated were chariots instead of death.
Yeah. So in this case, I think we're still doing like this, right?
Yes.
Because we just want to try to find more red seals to put the steel cards for.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is a pair, so we don't care about lowering it. Yeah.
Okay, we're cruising.
All right, so we just sell chariots then, right? Because we want deaths.
No. Because there could be an Arcana pack in here. There isn't. Yeah, there's no reason not to. The only thing that does negative for us is make Temperance a little bit worse, but that's fine.
Okay, so let me use this one.
Yeah, and then
use this one.
Just any naked red seal king that you see, just put a chariot on it. And now we want to play as many cards as possible while still playing high card. That includes kings. There's no reason to hold non-red seal steel kings at this point.
This is fine. All right, so just so I'm gonna ask this, you're never skipping here ever.
Normally skipping is already very bad.
But now we want to scale, so there's no point.
Exactly.
And you get less Perkio.
Now it's like extra bad because we miss out on Perkio scaling. So every time we take a skip, we don't get stuff off of the Perkio. That's no longer worth copying even.
Yeah.
Why do you keep doing this?
It's bad at the game, I don't tell you. I'm lucky. I don't even think we're gonna get it. Not a single one here. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Saved.
Just use 3 of the deaths again, and now it'll be easier every time.
Yeah.
No.
Not that one.
Yeah, because we could get like a devil card later and might like there's still value in making. Nope, you're doing it again.
Sorry. You're doing it.
Nope.
I got it. All right, I think we're good here, right?
Now you can move the burglar back left since we hit, right?
Just keeping you on your toes, just for the record.
Go ahead and grab the photograph, just because we're going to get to a point where we might need it.
Oh my god. Okay, this is like straight. You know when you're in class and like your teacher's like hovering over you?
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm looking over your shoulder right now.
This is why I'm like nervous.
Well, going slower isn't making me judge you less.
I know. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just fucking stress.
Okay. So we're playing a 5-0 kind here, but wait, we want a red seal up front for the photograph, and this should just clear it easily.
Okay.
To the left.
Yeah. Didn't you want the gift card? What am I replacing it for? The Joker? Holy fuck.
Well, you have an open Joker slot. The gift card.
Oh right, yeah.
Costs too much because of the interest. We also do probably want a little bit more deck fixing before we go like observatory mode, but that is good. That is like ideally we would find a cryptid so that we don't have to be here all day, but that is pretty good.
We'll find it.
You forgot to move the burglar.
You're so right. Oh my god, I read the blind. It's fine.
It's fine. I'm gonna sue you. Like you're the one that has to deal with the consequences of that.
It's fine. Listen. If you're we do this. Okay. Let me just play this. And do we care about I mean, this might just
I think we just want to breeze through it as quickly as possible at this point. So burglar to the left.
I'm gonna see if I get one more hand. It doesn't matter.
What is the benefit to seeing another hand though?
Just seeing how high we can point or how many points we get if we don't have this. If we didn't have the 10 mult.
Okay.
That's me coping, by the way, in case you were curious.
Yeah.
So we're looking for Mime and Baron.
Mime and Baron, as well as potentially Showman as well.
Just for the repeat, yeah.
You're right. Mime, Baron, Showman, Blueprint. Okay.
Am I just the worst player of all
Why are you
time?
trying to back king?
I'm just bad.
Okay. At least you're honest with yourself.
It's fine. It worked out.
Yeah, now we can start nothing.
Okay. And then we do this one.
Cool. I would just go ahead and play a red seal because it triggers the photograph. It's like photograph doesn't do that much unless you have the red seal. Pretty good score. Oh. Okay.
This is our last ante, by the way. Yeah. Okay. So we have to buy this.
Right. We have to buy this. There are also two things to consider here. Let me see your deck. Yeah. So that's the consideration, right?
What, the mod for Mime, or what are you thinking here?
No. Buy the mime. Buy the mime, and we'll figure the rest out later. Buy the mime, the observatory. That's also happening, right?
Yeah. Okay. Are you thinking like Fool to get another death? I don't know if it really matters.
Fool to potentially get Pluto in our inventory or consumable.
Oh, so like when the last tarot card you use, then we can start copying that. Okay, I get what you mean.
Exactly.
Because we have a observatory.
I get the question is, do you think we have enough red steel kings right now?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Or do we need the deck?
Well, that's interesting. I don't know if it's that. I mean, it's a lot of. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot. I'm not. 53 though. Do we have? We still have a lot more time before we get to like. Okay, so I think what do you do here? You buy this first, no matter what. Right.
Buy that first.
We're gonna get the Pluto regardless. Then we have this conversation, right? You could just keep both.
So here's what I think we want to do instead. We keep the death and the fool without using the fool. That way we don't have to make the decision now. We can delay it. We can use the fool to get more deaths for now, as long as we retain one fool. We have the potential to transition towards putting those into Pluto eventually.
I can buy that.
Okay, now, yeah, one of the aces. And then go ahead and let's copy the mime. Perfect. And then just play a king, because we do still have the photograph, even if it's not doing a whole lot.
Oh my god.
This should just like take our scoring to unheard of places as a result of the mime.
Yeah, the mime's nuts. Okay, so now the only thing we're looking for is what, Baron and Showman, I guess.
Baron, Showman,
and
Blueprint. So
yeah,
move the Perkio before we forget.
Yeah.
That voucher is extraordinary because there are a lot of bosses that simply kill us.
Okay, good. How we get this?
Yeah.
Do we want to do that? Okay, so order there actually was this first into that.
Yes, but I don't think we're quite ready to shift towards nor do we need to shift towards Pluto just yet. Wait, mime copy is. I mean, we're gonna win anyway.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if it matters, but
no, it'll matter to somebody, and so take away that
shit. Ew! What the? 200 million already?
Yeah, just buy the planets. Eventually, you do get pretty significant diminishing returns from the planets, right? Because like the difference between 1 and 50 getting multiplied by 1.5 is huge. The difference between 55 and 56 is like meaningless. You can see that like, we're already drawing up extremely consistently because of like the high density of them.
Okay, then we do this.
Now, the only thing that's pretty limiting right now is like our money stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that's your fault, but like you're the one.
What if we just stop rolling?
Rolling is how we find the jokers. Rolling is also how we like find solutions to our ecosystem.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, it's always worth it. Okay, let's buy this first.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But
How lucky you feeling?
What do you mean? No, it's what is the discussion we just had, Rarran? What is our limiting factor?
$20 is $20.
Exactly. If our limiting factor is money, we take the money.
Okay, so you're just ripping it no matter what.
Oh, I don't care. We have infinite copies of that King of Diamonds, right?
Okay, sure.
What do we care if we kill 2?
We're gaming.
Killed 1. Like it doesn't. Like the outcome of that simply doesn't matter when we have the means to generate infinite copies. We could have considered that devil a little bit longer.
For money? I mean, your logic is that you take that so you get more money in the end game. But the counter argument is I'd rather set my deck up before I worry about econ.
Econ is how you set your deck up.
But how likely are we going to even get to the gold card that it will matter, right? Don't you always just want to copy one of these two?
I mean, we would have started copying it. That's how valuable it is. That pays the I think we take it. I think we take it and accept the consequences because our money is struggling right now.
Okay.
That wasn't bad. Just make sure to use in this order, use both devils, then use the death, then use the fool.
So we're not converting steel cards though, right?
I would here. We have enough steel. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I cannot overstate just how important this money is going to be, especially when getting multiple triggers from the mine.
Okay, so you want both devils and then
both devils. Then no, just go ahead and play the junk cards first.
What's the reason for this?
Because we might decide to copy steel if we look because we are against an extra large boss blind. We might need to we don't have point scoring right now.
Okay, sure. So we leave the burglar there then, or
leave the burglar there.
Or do you want them? I don't know. It's just this is at the end of the game, right? Okay. Yeah.
We need the burglar there. Okay. So now we can double. Let's go ahead and double copy the gold cards. I think that this will get us there. So death first.
Then fool.
Yes. And then just go ahead and ship the non-red. No. Ship the non-red seal, that one, and then move the
mime over. Yeah.
Another thing to consider is that when we do get a Baron, which having these extra money will make more likely.
Oh my!
These kings will still score points for us.
Yeah.
So they'll score points and generate money. But we need the money in order to roll to that. Oh my god.
We're definitely by that.
Yes, that's huge and has potential to make our infinite happen faster. But we'll get to that point later. All right. So now we have. I wouldn't do it anymore. I think. Well, check your deck. Yeah, I think we're fine. We'll just prioritize copying the gold cards for a bit. Oh, grab that fella.
This one.
And actually, hold on. Two things happened here. Get the Showman.
Yeah.
Sell the burglar and get that mail-in rebate. That is an infinite money printer because mail-in rebate, kind of like Idol and a few other jokers, only selects from cards that are in your deck. We can now discard kings for $10 per king discarded.
Oh, because the brainstorm. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Holy moly, we're so back. Okay.
So we have solved we can just go ahead and roll one more time now because we have the
Really?
Because we're gonna
now. Just because we have
right. Well, it's
right,
well, first of all, there's that. Second of all, we're going to get that money. We get
the money back.
$60 at the end of each round minimum. So there's no
right.
reason not.
So you're just feeling like you should roll one more time.
Yeah, at least one more time. Probably one more time. I would take. No, we don't. We have money now.
We don't need it, right? Okay.
Yeah, I would maybe do a 2-to-1 split, favoring the steel.
Okay, so let's do this.
And that's entirely based on vibes and nothing else. I think it matters not a whole lot since we're gonna print our main money engine right now is just the mail-in rebate.
Your discards. Oh my god.
And because of the mime and the brainstorm, the gold cards are actually more valuable in hand than discarded.
So you want to
discard the 9? Yeah, I would discard the 9 as well. Just get rid of it.
Oh my god! What the?
Yeah, just full discard. There's no reason not to. We already saw that with 2 red seal, we're way stronger than everything. Same thing here. We've got 2 more discards. We're going to hit some non-kings eventually. There's one. And this also sets us up to allows us to be greedier with our discards throughout, right? Because we don't have to make that decision point of do we discard or do we not? We just dump it and
just do it, yeah.
Use the death on the scoring hand. Why aren't you just hold?
Okay.
You weren't gonna roll past that, were you?
I was not. So Then there's a conversation of, do you care enough about income rather than having the potential chance to find another one of these?
That's exactly the question I was going to pose to you. What is your instinct?
So here's a question. I actually don't know how this works. I do know that you can blueprint the brainstorm and then put maybe this on the left as we're scrolling through the shop. Does that work? Like, would that double it? I don't know
what would doubling a showman do?
Nothing, I'm assuming, right?
No.
Because it doesn't have a multiplier, just there's a chance. The alternative is we could just get a lot more money, right? Like during this. So me personally, like, money sounds really nice. I like high rolling, so I would maybe sell this, but I think this is the correct decision.
Yeah, I think it's pretty close because there's like two important factors here. Is obviously money is good, right? But like money is only good if you can leverage that into strength at some point.
Yeah. Yep.
If we just have money and no showman, what joker are we trying to roll into?
Okay, so you're saying that the money's actually not as valuable because we're not rolling into anything else here. Like we have everything besides Baron at this point.
Exactly.
So
that also brings up another problem of
for showman.
Because Baron, so we have 6 joker slots.
You would rather have Baron than you would rather have probably a second one of these two, I think. I think Baron's more vital, right?
Yeah, Baron is the most important thing that we're missing right now.
So
Showman, I actually don't know what the correct decision is here. This is really
what is the highest priority for us right now is to find Baron, right?
Yeah.
So then this is gone.
I think yes. Initially, I was going to say no, but like because another blueprint or another brainstorm, like
that's the nuts
speed of the Perkio.
Yeah.
But I think that here's the benefit of this is, first of all, we need a Baron. Having 2 rares in brainstorm and blueprint that can show back up in the shop actually decrease our probability of hitting the Baron.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks to the showman. And if we have the infinite money and we find the Baron as a result of the mail-in rebate, we somehow get like antimatter another joker slot. We can just use that infinite money to find a new showman and we're back in the same spot. So I think showman dies here.
I agree. Okay, so let me just set this up because it's always like this now. Jesus. What's the most amount of money you've had in this game?
Unmodded, like a few thousand. Buy the voucher to clear it.
That's fucking crazy, by the way. Just get like a couple thousand. Okay.
Well, you get to a certain point where like there's nothing to buy anymore. That's funny. I think we're still just looking for Baron, man. We've got $300. Find yourself a Baron.
Yeah. Okay. No, we could make the conversation here.
Yeah. What do you think? There's 3. Yeah, I think we probably do it.
It is extremely unlikely that we don't get a king.
Right.
And we still have death.
It's more like the obscene low roll of missing out on a bunch of money from the mail-in rebate than anything. But because, like you said, that's so unlikely.
I'm actually for it. I'm actually for it.
Yeah, I think we can go observatory mode. Because the longer we delay it, the worse the scaling eventually gets, right?
Yeah, I get you. Okay, so
again, I would simply recommend finding a cryptid by the hermit now, yeah. So just get a cryptid and this problem will be irrelevant. Why would you choose that one?
One more?
Wow, really embarrassing. Yeah, good position there, and just go ahead and keep the death. It's like,
oh, it's still good. Yeah, it's still fun. There's no reason to sell it.
I guess that's the reason to sell it.
Yep. Fuck, man. Okay, we used. You want to copy this one as well? As well. You have one more discard, so we could rip it. We can rip it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably so unlikely, but
I mean, there's still some naked kings, like that fella.
Actually, maybe we should have used the last death there. If we're for Pluto.
Well, you just saw ahead. You viewed the narrow path and determined that there's going to be a spectral or arcana pack in the shop, and then you can use.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're actually right. Yeah, you're so right. Oh, whoops. The only naked king I care about is Rarran. Oh, nice.
Wow. Ask yourself this question.
Okay.
We need DNA here.
No.
Thank you.
Okay.
Even somebody fairly new to the game can see that, chat. There's hope for you.
All right, hit Plutos. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
We got one.
Oh my god.
What are we at? Like 3 steel, 10 million. All right. Yeah, I think we barely got past that.
Ooh, I think we still have to skip it.
What? No way. I think this is unskippable. I think it's unskippable.
Okay. If we're selling anything, it's
don't say
to be a Pertio.
Are you?
Which slows down our scaling, but we don't have a cryptid.
Okay.
The reason for this, we have one Joker slot, right? It's the mail-in rebate slot. That needs to be filled with a Baron. We need to fill our slot with a King.
Okay, so you're thinking that the current Jokers aren't worth copying over the econ that we get for a mail-in rebate.
The current Jokers are absolutely worth copying, but one of the copies would get sold for the Baron anyway.
Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, so then we don't need it. Okay, I like the way you said that. We just played this.
Do you take the risk in order for the upside of maybe getting a Blueprint Brainstorm with the downside of being significantly worse off than where you were previously?
Yeah, I agree.
So like, if you take the high risk play, I don't think we need to take the risk right now. We just need to find a Baron.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Okay. Yay! We did it.
All right. Well, yeah, go ahead and we're done. Video's over.
Okay, Ellis. All right. Ew!
I think you can just hold on to that, right?
Yeah.
We don't need score that desperately right now. It is pretty repulsive just to
I just hate it. You odd man out. All right, can I get rid of it?
No. You get $9 is more than 15, or 15 is more than 9.
True.
You just play that card.
Surely we'll get Baron here. Oh my god.
This is nothing. Just wait until we get the Baron, and then the score goes.
Yeah, I can't. That's why I'm so excited to see it. Like, it's fine. We're already
Baron either. Yeah, I might as well. Just don't accidentally use it.
What does this one do? Oh. Oh! Okay. What is the worst card here? Is it just rebate at this point?
Yeah, rebate because our Jokers are solved at this point. But that is going to mean that we prioritize holding the gold cards a little bit more, right? So that's now our econ engine is the gold cards.
And we're still always copying Mime from Blueprint Brainstorm, right?
We'll talk about that when we get there.
Okay. And we'll keep this for now.
Keep that. Yeah, we want cryptid still. Oh, back to back.
Are we gaming?
He learned to sell that. You're stressing me out. Okay, use all of the use all of the Plutos here. Okay,
you're stressing me out.
I'm pretty sure that this just like guarantees that we get there.
Woo!
I think it's just simply easy from this point.
That's so funny. Okay, so now we just want to find negatives. Let me go from there.
Honestly,
you don't even care.
We don't care. There's maybe antimatter, and then we get a showman and do another thing, but there's like, because like hand size does hurt us a little bit, right? Because all of our point scoring goes to hand size, and because ectoplasm scales, our next one will be -2 hand size.
I got a box from Tempo Storm.
I didn't get one. Raynad playing favorites.
You didn't play the game?
Yeah, I showed you my build.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I was apparently one of Crip's opponents the other day. I probably gave him a free win. I'm terrible at it, but I play it.
I'm so sorry. I'll talk to Raynad about it. Okay.
Okay, you haven't clicked anything yet, have you?
No. So do we roll down here now, or?
I think we probably are maybe less aggressive with our rolls. I think we probably stop here, and like, because like what are we looking for at this point?
Nothing, I guess, right?
Right. Maybe we could consider an ectoplasm.
Yeah, convert a negative.
Right, and that way we could maybe accelerate things. But that's pretty unreliable. And also we would go down to like a hand size of 5, and then that puts our scoring into question. So in terms of copying effects, so if we have, so say you have 10 things to distribute, Rarran, is it bigger if you make, or if you make 9 and 1, or if you make 5 and 5 when you're multiplying things together?
9 and 1. Are you talking like steel card versus like gold card here?
No. I'm just answer the question. Don't think about it in terms of the game. Is 9 times 1 bigger or less than?
Oh no, 5 times 5 is 5 times 5. Sorry.
5 times 5.
When you ask the question first, I gotta make this clear because I can't max DD in my chat. I thought you were referring to the distribution of like steel cards versus gold cards. Okay.
We're gonna get to that.
Just be
We're
clear.
gonna get to
Okay,
that.
sorry, continue.
So with that in mind, what we want to try and do is balance out our scoring effects, which come from Baron and Steel, and our trigger effects, which come from Mime, Red Seal, and just like the inherent trigger that happens when you play something.
Okay. So so you're saying like one gets blueprinted, one gets brainstormed.
Usually, but you have to consider some things, right? Because Steel and Red Seals also like change that math, right? So if we look at how many scoring events we have, right? We have Steel, that's 1. We have Baron, that's 2.
Okay.
If we were to copy Baron, that would be a third. Now, if we look at how many re-trigger effects we have, or just innate trigger effects we have Mime, that's 1. We have the Red Seal, that's 2. We have the inherent trigger that happens whether or not there's a mime involved, that's 3. We're now copying the mime, that's 4. If we copy the mime with the blueprint, that's 5, right? So it's right now we're at like the crossover point where we have 3 and 4 to distribute basically.
Okay, so can I just be honest with you for a quick second? Math wasn't my strong suit, even though for some reason I have a degree in computer science. There was a time during grade 12 advanced functions, which is like algebra, that I got a 0 out of 17. So let's go back to English here real fast. What you're saying is copying the mime is better.
No. We're trying to take the math out of this, Rarran. That's the beauty of this, is it's a simple heuristic that allows us to not have to do the math.
Okay.
So let's
go for it.
Let's imagine what happens when you play the king, this left-hand king, because that's the card that you play. If you think about what happens on the next card, that card will trigger because it's held in hand and it's Steel. That card will trigger again because it has a Red Seal. That card will trigger a third time.
Yeah.
Because the mime exists. The way our jokers are set up now, the card will trigger a 4th time because Blueprint is copying Brainstorm, which copies the mime. Then it will copy a 5th time because of the Brainstorm copying the mime. So that's 5 triggers. If we look at our scoring, we have 1 Steel that gives us 1.5x. We have 1 Baron that gives us 1.5x. So the way that things are distributed now, it's 5 re-trigger effects and 2 scoring effects.
Okay, so all right, so you're thinking like something like this.
So now walk me through it. See if you learned anything from that. Walk me through it.
Listen, I understand what you're saying. Me articulating it is gonna make me look like maybe the biggest dumbass on the planet.
Okay.
You want to distribute it more evenly because you want to make sure that you're don't XDDV in chat. You want to distribute it more evenly because you want the additional multiplication to trigger with the re-triggers, because that's a bigger number.
Get ready to play. Get ready to play the 8. I promise you, it'll work out. It's gonna be okay.
I'm ready to play the 8.
Ready to play the 8. After you play the 8, while the hand is scoring, you're gonna move the mime to the far left to get the double copy effects. Because we win the round, we get the benefit of the scoring from the Baron.
What? You can move jokers in between scoring?
This is the unique case because the scoring happens while copying the Baron, and then the end of round effect triggers, and it looks and checks, and everything's copying the mime, so the mime gets re-triggered.
Oh, okay. So when you play your hand, that's the Joker lineup it looks at.
Exactly.
Like we want to be like Hannah Montana. I got you. Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Best of both worlds.
Now move the mime. Yeah.
Hello? Let me teach you about Hannah Montana while you're teaching me about fucking math, all right? What the fuck? We're at scientific notation E15 already. It's anti-9.
Okay. You are gonna, somebody jot that down, because we need to know, like right now, our upper limit is probably E15, E16. We're gonna need to keep track of that because we're gonna have to like do some work once the score requirement is there.
Yeah, I was taking notes last time. Yeah.
Right. From here, we just kind of breeze through. We're at E15. Nothing really matters. We can roll and pretend like it matters. Nothing matters other than taking rounds and getting more cryptids.
Chat, is everyone learning? Everyone got some new information? I think I got like maybe 5 more wrinkles in my brain after this stream.
Did you jot that one down, chat?
There's actually a pop quiz at the end.
All right.
Like this.
Move that. And somebody in chat wants to check the math, but I'm pretty sure that it doesn't matter whether we copy the Vime or the Baron. I think we're at the break-even point.
Okay.
Right?
So we're doing it here, right?
Yeah, we'll double check the math.
Okay.
Discard, just discard for the only Steel and only Steel.
All right. Start grinding.
Yeah. Two times two is greater than 1 times 3. Well, there's no consideration for 1 times 3. No. You're missing something. It's 4 and 3 and 3 and 4.
Carpal tunnel simulator. You think he designed the game like this? Did he think that this was gonna happen? Probably.
No, I don't think so.
You'd hope this is intentional. You don't think so?
Not going to copy the mime at all. The mime, there's already +2 towards the... So we'll do the math again because chat is losing their minds once we...
You got time.
There.
Okay.
So, yeah. So we have one trigger from the steel, for like just inherent in the card. 1 trigger from the red seal. 1 trigger from the mime as it stands right now. That's 3 trigger effects. We have 1 scoring opportunity from the steel, 1 from the Baron, 1 from the blueprint, 1 from the brainstorm. That's 4 and 3. That multiplies to 12. Now this is crazy, I know, but if we do it this way and we flip it and it's 3 barons and 4 mimes, that's still 12. Holy! Can you believe it? Because Rarran, I'm bringing my past trauma in to this conversation with you because every single time I do a run even remotely similar to this, I like every 10 to 15 minutes on like every quarter hour on the quarter hour, like somebody is like, what if you copy the other Joker though?
Yeah, I get you. It's fine. It's just funny. Okay. So, this is 199 cards in hand. We're playing 1, so we'll have 198.
Yes, that's way more than enough. We are well beyond.
All right.
And as we just discussed, our copy effects are in the right spot. It doesn't matter whether Mime or Baron gets the blueprints.
You guys ready?
All right, send it. And prepare for the awful sound that's about to...
Now, imagine this doesn't work.
Oh, no, it works every time. Well, if it doesn't work, we just run it back. It's only been 2 hours, Ryan. This is weak. I took a run to ante 39 to get this score, and it took me 5 hours.
Ew. That video is probably so much views, though, depending on how much watch time there is.
Yeah, it's the watch time is absurd.
Yeah.
There is a mod that we could have installed that would like speed up some of this process and also made the cryptid stacking a little bit easier to manage, but what are you gonna do?
Nah, it's not fine. It's all good.
Then people will be yelling at you to check the mod folder and all that nonsense.
It's fast and slow at the same time.
Yep.
This is beautiful. I feel like this is like watching your kid being born, you know? A long process, but it's worth it in the end. What?
That may be the worst analogy I've ever heard.
What? This is better than watching your kid being born. Holy shit. 69 cryptids was enough. By the way, no joke on everyone's soul in this chat.
We should have just sent 69, I guess.
69, nice. No, we did what? I don't even remember where we were at. We were like almost at 90, I think. I think it was 89.
Hold on, maybe the child being born is a good metaphor. Because like as a man, you just let someone else do all the work and took the credit.
Come on, man.
Like, I don't know if that was the metaphor you were going for, but it works.
I was going for like, it's such a beautiful moment and there's so much pain and struggle to get to it, right? Like you're pregnant for not you specifically, but you're pregnant for 9 months. And you know, you finally get to the end of the tunnel where this baby's being born. It's almost the same thing, right? Like we waited 2 hours for this moment. We worked together. We built this relationship up and this deck. And now we're having our child.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to any of that. I was just like I was just watching all of the lol W's and plus twos.
Math to me,
oh,
that's what I was doing.
oh, you have no idea the dopamine hit of just seeing all the people laughing hysterically at my wonderful joke. I didn't listen to any of what you just said, so.
Oh my god. Yo, Guppy, thanks for the sub, bro. Is it possible to break the score? That's what we're doing.
Okay, the numbers are getting pretty violent now. Oh, yeah, we got there.
What the fuck happened?
That confirms that we hit it.
Are we getting double infinity? It's so much. It's so weird without the flames.
I know. It's just like the. It's almost like what happens when you play this hand into the plant and it's all debuffed.
Oh, that's true. Is there a chance my PC explodes? Raffle?
No, you'll be fine.
Okay. Was that a bit?
No, I had to do some quick moderation. Sometimes there's a downside to reading chat.
I have to do some moderation. Oh, sevens for that guy. This is incredible. We're still not done.
We're almost there. Last one. You did it.
Yippee! Oh my god. Oh. Oh, this sound.
It's like we won a game of solitaire.
Oh, that sound was wonderful. Sorry, what were you saying? Oh, it's still going. Oh. And we got $11. Let's go. Woo!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You die now.
Oh, okay. I mean, you didn't have to. Okay. Let's end it with a bang.
Oh, hold on. Yes. Kill the showman. 5 jokers enter.
Okay, let's take odds here. Who's surviving? My money's on Perkio.
Okay, that was gonna be my bet too. I think it's okay. So since you took Perkio, I'll take Baron.
Baron. Okay. All right, chat. Lock in your guesses.
Wait, there's 2 onks. Why'd you? Oh, see, it's because you picked the left onk. You didn't let me. The right onk definitely had the Baron in it.